Hare Krishna. Text 56. Dukkeshvanudvigramana Sukheshu Vigadaspriha Vitaraghabhayakrodha Stidadir Muniruchyate. Meaning, the word Muni means who can agitate his mind in various ways for the mental speculation without coming to a factual conclusion. It is said that every Muni has a different angle of vision, and unless a Muni differs from the other Munis, he cannot be called a Muni. He is called a Muni fixed in mind. Such a fully Krishna conscious person is not at all disturbed by the onslaughts of the threefold miseries, for he accepts all miseries as a mercy of the Lord. Thinking himself only worthy of more trouble due to his past misdeeds, and he sees that his miseries, by the grace of the Lord, are minimized to the lowest. Similarly, when he is happy, he gives credit to the Lord, thinking himself unworthy of the happiness. He realizes that it is due only to the God's grace that he is such a comfortable condition and able to render better service to the Lord. And for the service of the Lord, he is always daring and active. Attachment means accepting things for one's own sense gratification, and detachment is the absence of such sensual attachment. But one fixed in Krishna consciousness has neither attachment nor detachment, because his life is dedicated in the service of the Lord. Success or no success, a Krishna conscious person is always steady in his determination. Text 57. Ya sarvatranabhisneha tatprapya shubhashubham nabhinandandi nadveshti tasya prakya pratishtita. Meaning, there is always some upheaval in the material world which may be good or evil. One who is not agitated by such material upheavals, who is unaffected by good and evil, is to be understood to be fixed in Krishna consciousness. As long as one is in the material world, there is always the possibility of good and evil, because this world is full of duality. But one who is fixed in Krishna conscious is not affected by good and evil, because he is simply concerned with Krishna, who is all good absolute. Such consciousness in Krishna situates one in a perfect transcendental position called technically the Samadhi. Text 58. Yada samharate chayam kurmo jnaniva sarvashah indriyanindriyarthebhyas tasya prakya pratishtita. Meaning, the senses are compared to venomous serpents. They want to act very loosely and without restriction. The yogi or the devotee must be very strong to control the serpents, like a snake charmer. He never allows them to act independently. There are many injunctions in the revealed scriptures. Some of them are do nots and some of them are do's. Unless one is able to follow the do's and the don'ts, restricting oneself from the sense enjoyment, it is not possible to be firmly fixed in the Krishna consciousness. Arjuna is being taught here to use his senses for the service of the Lord instead of his own satisfaction. Keeping the senses always in the service of the Lord is the example set by the analogy of the tortoise who keeps the senses within. Text 59. Vishaya vinivartante niraharasya dehina rasavarjam rasopasya param drishtva nivartate. Meaning, unless one is transcendentally situated, it is not possible to cease from sense enjoyment. The process of restriction from sense enjoyment by rules and regulations is something like restricting a deceased person from certain types of eatables. The patient neither likes such restrictions nor loses his taste for eatables. One who has tasted the beauty of the Supreme Lord Krishna in the course of his advancement in Krishna consciousness no longer has a taste for dead material thing. When one is actually Krishna conscious, he automatically loses his taste for pale things. Text 60. Yatato hyapi kaunteya purushasya vipaschitaha indriyani pramadhini haranti prasabham manaha. Meaning, There are many learned sages, philosophers, and transcendentalists who try to conquer the senses. But in spite of their endeavors, even the greatest of them sometimes fall victim to material sense enjoyment due to the agitated mind. Even Vishwamitra, a great sage and a perfect yogi, was misled by Menaka into sex enjoyment, although the yogi was endeavoring for sense control with severe types of penance and yoga practices. It is very difficult to control the mind and senses without being fully in Krishna conscious. There is a practical example given by Sri Yamunacharya, a great saint and devotee, who says, "Since my mind has been engaged in the service of the lotus feet of Lord Krishna, and I have been enjoying an ever new transcendental humor, whenever I think of sex life with a woman, my face at once turns from it, and I spit at the thought." Krishna consciousness is such a transcendently nice thing that automatically material enjoyment becomes